right, so you're ready to step up and lead a team, huh?
Ready to take charge.
Yeah. You've been working towards this for a while, but now you're maybe second-guessing things a bit.
Yeah, I get that. There's that moment of, wait, can I actually do this?
Totally. It's exciting and terrifying all at the same time.
No doubt.
Yeah,
But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate those feelings and actually crush it as a leader.
that's right. We're doing a deep dive today on this book, Becoming a Great Leader, Inspiring Your Team.
And this book goes beyond just the typical leadership tips.
Yeah, it's not just a list of do this and don't do that.
Right. It gets into the psychology of leadership. Like, how do you create a culture where everyone feels valued and actually wants to contribute?
Okay, so right off the bat, this book talks about first impressions.
Oh, yeah. Those first few weeks as a leader are crucial.
You're setting the tone for everything that comes after.
Exactly. And it's not about being someone you're not.
You've got to be authentic.
Absolutely. But you've also got to be mindful of the existing team dynamic.
So like if a team is used to a very hands-off leader,
Right. Coming in and trying to micromanage everything would be a disaster.
you'd probably get some pushback on that.
For sure. So yeah, read the room. Tailor your approach.
But no matter what the situation is building, trust is key.
Couldn't agree more. It's the foundation of everything.
And that means actively listening to your team members, showing them that you value their opinions.
Even if you don't agree with them.
Right. Even if you disagree, you can still validate their perspective.
When people feel heard, they're more likely to buy into your vision.
Which brings us to another crucial point, setting bold goals.
Yeah, forget vague ideas about doing better or increasing sales.
We need specific, measurable, long-term goals.
Goals that everyone understands and can rally behind.
This book had a really interesting example about this.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
So there was this tech company, and they just wanted to be more than just another service provider.
Kind of generic, right?
Totally. But they shifted their thinking and set this ambitious goal
Like what?
to become the leading innovator in their field within 5 years.
That's a lot more inspiring than just increase sales by 10%.
Right? It's a shared ambition. It gives everyone a clear target to shoot for.
Okay, so you've set the tone. You've got the goals.
Now you've got to empower your team to actually make it happen.
And that's where delegation comes in, which can be tough for some leaders.
I've definitely seen that.
Yeah.
Some leaders have a hard time letting go of control,
They think they have to do everything themselves.
but that just ends up burning you out.
Yeah,
And it prevents your team from reaching their full potential.
exactly. The book talks about this manager who had to implement a huge software change.
Sounds stressful.
It was, but instead of micromanaging every step, she did something brilliant.
What did she do?
She brought her team together, explained the why behind the change, and then she let them figure out the how.
Wow. So she trusted them to come up with the solutions.
Exactly, and guess what? They totally nailed it.
That's awesome. It shows that when you empower your team, amazing things can happen.
For sure. But sometimes teamwork can be undermined by this silo mentality.
Oh, yeah. Us versus them, thinking between different
Or
departments.
between management and employees. That can be so toxic.
Totally. The book stresses the importance of breaking down those barriers.
It's not about forced fun and games, though.
No. It's about creating a culture of genuine respect and open communication.
Right, like encouraging people from different departments to interact informally.
Having lunch together. Going for coffee. Simple things like that.
It can make a world of difference.
Okay, so we've covered building trust-setting goals, empowering the team.
Don't forget about innovation.
Oh, right. That's crucial for any organization to thrive.
This book had a really interesting idea about carving out time for brainstorming.
Like setting aside specific times for people to just come together and throw out ideas.
Yes, but with clear deadlines and objectives.
So it's not just an endless brainstorming session.
Exactly. It's like a pressure cooker for creativity.
I love that analogy. A set time to really focus and come up with innovative solutions.
And then you've got to be willing to take some risks.
Calculated risks, of course. Not just reckless decisions.
Right, but sometimes playing it safe can be the riskiest move of all.
Especially in today's fast-paced world.
Things are constantly changing. You've got to be willing to adapt.
And that brings us to the final ingredient of great leadership.
The secret sauce.
Passion. You've got to be genuinely excited about the organization's future.
If you're not, who will be?
Enthusiasm is contagious. It inspires your team.
And it shows them that what they do matters.
So to wrap up, let's recap those key takeaways from Becoming a Great Leader.
Set the tone. Build trust. Empower your team. Foster collaboration.
And lead with passion.
It's a powerful combination.
It really is. This book is a fantastic resource for anyone looking to step up as a leader.
Or even for experienced leaders who want to refine their approach.
Now, as you think about your own leadership journey, I have a question for you.
Hit me.
What's one specific action you can take this week to embody one of these principles?
It doesn't have to be a huge thing, just one small step in the right direction.
We can't wait to see the amazing leader you'll become.
Go out there and make a difference.
That's a wrap for today's deep dive.
Until next time.
Keep learning and keep leading.